Millions of people open their medicine cabinet and face the same question: this medication expired last year. Is it still safe to take? Throwing it away may feel wasteful. Taking it might feel risky. And most people are not sure which choice is actually the safer one. The truth is that expiration dates on medication are widely misunderstood. Some drugs lose strength slowly. Others can become unreliable much sooner than people expect. And in certain situations, using expired medicine can delay the treatment you actually need. Understanding the difference matters more than most people realize. Expired medication is extremely common in homes. Pain relievers, allergy pills, antibiotics, prescription medications, and over-the-counter products often stay in cabinets long after their expiration date. People hesitate to throw them away because the medication looks the same. The pill hasn't changed color. The bottle is still sealed. Nothing appears wrong, but the expiration date on medication is not random. It exists for a reason, and knowing what it actually means can help you make safer decisions. In this video, we'll break down how medication expiration works, when it might still be usable, when it definitely should not be used, and what simple rules can help you avoid unnecessary risks. Most people assume that medications instantly become dangerous the day after the expiration date. That is not how it works. The expiration date represents the period during which the manufacturer can guarantee the full potency and safety of the medication under proper storage conditions. In simple terms, it means the company has tested the drug and confirmed that it remains stable and effective until that date. After that point, the manufacturer no longer guarantees the strength of the medication. In many cases, the drug may slowly lose potency. That means it might not work as effectively as expected, and that is where the real risk often appears. If someone takes a medication that is weaker than expected, they may believe they are being treated while the underlying condition continues to worsen. For minor issues, this may not matter much. But for serious conditions, reduced effectiveness can delay proper treatment. That delay can be more dangerous than people realize. To understand the issue clearly, it helps to separate medications into a few practical categories. First, there are medications where reduced potency is usually the main concern. Many common over-the-counter medications fall into this category. Pain relievers, antihistamines, and some cold medications may slowly lose strength over time, especially if exposed to heat, light, or humidity. In these cases, an expired pill might simply work less effectively. However, that does not mean all expired medications behave the same way. Certain medications are much more sensitive to time and storage conditions. Liquid medications, for example, often degrade faster than solid tablets. Once a medication is dissolved in liquid form, chemical changes can occur more quickly. Antibiotics in liquid suspension are a common example. These often expire relatively quickly after being prepared, and using them later may mean the medication is no longer strong enough to treat the infection. Another category involves medications where accurate dosage is extremely important. Drugs used for heart conditions, seizures, or serious infections rely on precise dosing to work properly. If the medication has degraded, even slightly, the treatment may not function as intended. There are also medications that must never be relied upon after expiration because the consequences of failure are too high. Emergency medications fall into this category. In these situations, the reliability of the medication is critical. If the drug fails or works too slowly, the outcome could be serious. Storage conditions also play a major role in how medications age. Heat, humidity, and sunlight accelerate chemical breakdown. A bottle stored in a bathroom cabinet, for example, may degrade faster due to moisture from showers. Similarly, medications left in cars or near kitchen heat sources can deteriorate faster than expected. This means that even if the expiration date has not yet passed, poor storage can reduce effectiveness. On the other hand, medications stored in cool, dry environments tend to remain stable longer. But this stability is not something individuals can reliably measure at home. That uncertainty is the main reason expiration dates exist in the first place. The most useful way to think about medication expiration is not as a sudden safety switch, but as a reliability limit. Before the expiration date, the manufacturer guarantees the medication will perform as expected. After that date, the certainty disappears. Sometimes the drug may still work, sometimes it may work partially, sometimes it may not work enough to treat the problem effectively, and because there is no simple way to test potency at home, using expired medication becomes a decision made with incomplete information. That is the key issue. For minor symptoms like occasional headaches, using a slightly expired over-the-counter pill might not carry significant risk, but for infections, chronic illnesses, or emergency situations, relying on expired medication can create dangerous delays in proper care. In many cases, the safer approach is simple: use medications that are within their recommended shelf life and replace those that are clearly outdated. It reduces uncertainty and ensures the treatment you are using performs the way it was designed to. Expired medication is not always instantly harmful, but it is often less reliable, and when health is involved, reliability matters. The expiration date is best understood as a guarantee period. It tells you how long the medication has been proven to maintain its strength and stability. Beyond that point, the effectiveness becomes uncertain. For everyday medications, the main concern is usually reduced potency. But for treatments where timing and dosage are critical, that uncertainty can become a real problem. A simple habit like checking expiration dates and replacing outdated medications can help prevent situations where treatment fails when it matters most. Small steps like reviewing your medicine cabinet once or twice a year can make a meaningful difference in how prepared you are when illness appears unexpectedly. If you want to better understand practical health decisions like this, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you want to review additional information about medication safety and storage, there is a useful resource linked in the description that can help you check the medications you currently have at home.